B, C, D.
That's all the alphabet I know.
I didn't want to say the whole thing.
You're like, that's it, that's all I know. Welcome back to A Coffee and a Cry. We hope you're listening to us on Spotify. It's our new intro.
This is the podcast where you can find awesome rhymes and other things.
Yeah,
other such things.
we're thinking about doing one every single week.
Yeah.
That's our first one. It might just stay the same because we're really not like creative, even though we're creative writers.
Spotify's good. Good start.
So our topic for this week, we've decided, because we've only got, do you know what, me and Shalieka, oh, by the way, we've got a guest star today that we'd like to introduce you to. Is it your drum roll?
Yeah, I wonder who it's going to be.
So, joining us today is Shalieka.
Hi, everyone.
Because our topic this week is planning for a life after uni.
Oh,
and
gosh.
I am planning on living with Shalieka.
Is this how you...
Yeah,
how you're asking her?
Yeah, that's how I'm asking her. I'm asking her right now live on the podcast now. But me and Shalieka counted this morning, and we have 55 days left of uni.
Oh, can we not? Wow, really? What, until like our last deadline?
Yeah.
That's horrific.
We still have to graduate and everything.
What are we going to do? What's
That's
going to
what this whole podcast is for. This whole podcast is just us like...
having a breakdown.
Yeah, having a breakdown. That's not what we're going to do.
Great. Well, I mean, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good topic.
Yeah, so my future plans, hopefully, like obviously these are all just plans at this moment in time because nothing is certain. So at the moment we're all studying, me and Katie are studying media and creative writing.
Indeed.
And Shalieka's studying journalism. And after university, which in 55 days time, when it's finished, we're planning on moving to Brighton. And we're gonna... Yeah.
I'm not, but
no,
you
you're not.
guys
Me and
are.
Shalieka are.
Yeah.
We're planning on moving to Brighton and working in basically the art capital of England, really.
Wow, what a claim. Is that like...
Oh, yeah, that's what they call it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's the gay capital and
I was like, that's all I know is it's the gay capital, which makes it, by that definition, probably one of the coolest places to live.
Yeah, definitely. It's very, very cool. But we're planning on moving there. We haven't really, again, like, when you're planning to move, like, to leave uni, I don't know if you're finding this, everything is so uncertain.
Oh, yeah.
Like, every single thing, and I know that sounds stupid, because obviously in life, like, most things are uncertain, and, like, when you're, like, moving, more things become uncertain.
Yeah.
But, like, when you're leaving uni, you're so close, and you're being told to take the next step, but you physically can't.
Yeah, it's very much
so
like
weird.
You have to kind of, it feels like you have to make such definite decisions. I mean, realistically you don't.
Yeah.
But we're at that point where they're like, so what are you going to do after graduation? And it
And
feels
like,
like
I
you
don't
have
know.
to have an answer. And it's like, I've got absolutely no idea.
And you're like, I don't even know if I'm going to graduate. Like,
Yeah.
what
That
about?
is me
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
I say that to myself all the time.
Like, when we first started third year, they started talking about the grad show, and we're like, we haven't even begun third year yet. Like,
I know.
why? Like, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this year, let alone be part of the grad show.
Ridiculous. So what are you planning to do? I know,
I mean,
but tell them what you're
Okay,
going to do.
well, my entire, like, future plans are based on the fact that I'm getting married in November, which is great. I mean, planning a wedding whilst in third year has its its own little, struggles. But yeah, my entire like future, I guess, is based on that happening and then trying to build a life from there. So for me, after uni, what I'm trying to do is trying to find somewhere to live. I mean, I've got to go back home. That's the problem. I've got to do what everyone hates to do. I've got to go back home for a little bit, like for the summer, and then find somewhere to live. But what's coming off the, it's terrifying, is the fact that me and Jack are looking for somewhere to live on like the west side of London, and we're actually basing it off the fact that there's going to be the Queen Elizabeth tube line, hopefully opening in December.
We have no idea what that. Well, I don't.
So there's a new tube line being opened, and it's running like east to west or west to east, cutting right through London. It's just another tube line. It's called the Queen Elizabeth. It's going to be purple on the map.
Wow.
But
Purple's not already taken.
no, I know. But like it runs like west to east and back again, and it's sort of like it goes a little bit further out. It goes like from Reading, I think.
Okay.
And so it's like a good
That'd be easy for
line.
you.
Yeah, it's a good line to get straight into town. And so because we want to live on the west side, we're literally basing where we're looking at flats on the fact that this tube line is going to open hopefully in December of this year. Realistically, I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen like that swiftly. But that's like to make something already fairly sort of unpredictable, even more unpredictable, base it on the fact that it's like a tube line has to open on time. Like, I don't think that's going to open. They haven't built half the stations yet, apparently.
Okay,
so
I have
that's great.
I have a question for both of you, basically. I will start with Shalieka. It's the same question. What are you most looking forward to, like, with moving out of the student house? I already have a definite answer. What are you most looking forward to?
Probably not living with so many people.
Oh, yeah.
Because living with
We live with 2 boys.
Yeah, living with boys is not something I enjoy.
Wouldn't recommend.
Boys are messy and disgusting. I just don't like it.
Yeah,
That is probably what I'm
most looking forward to.
to.
What are you looking forward to?
I think, because I live alone at the moment, so I don't have the boy problem, really. But I think I'm looking forward to just having a new high street. Like, that sounds really, like, almost kind of stupid, but, like, because I've lived in my parents' house, I literally was, like, they moved in, like, 3 months before I was born, so I've always been in Upminster. Then I moved to Farnham, and I've been in Farnham for 4 years. So to literally have a brand new high street, new set of shops, a different Starbucks, like, all of that, and, like, discover a brand new town.
New Starbucks baristas.
Yeah, exactly. Like, get someone else to learn my regular order. Like, that's what I'm looking forward to. It's just finding new things, like finding the new best coffee shop and the new best charity shop and all of that.
Yeah,
I think that's
cool.
I think that's most fun. Is like discovering new places.
Mine leads into our next section.
Oh, go on. What is it?
My thing I'm looking forward to the most, I'd say, is a new kitchen.
Ooh,
Because
yeah.
with a student house, with every single student house, every single one, the kitchen is fine, it's functional, but it's used.
Yeah, that's about it. It's fine and functional.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say that, obviously, me and Shalieka, we aren't looking for anywhere, like, obviously, first hand. We're not looking for, like, a new build.
No.
But I'm excited to have a kitchen that I know is our kitchen. Like, I can make changes to it. Like, and we have, like, a thing that I want to stick on the wall so you can put the knives on it, like a magnetic thing. Which we can't do because it's a student house.
Yeah.
And, like, we have, like, cookbooks on the side, which I would love to put on a shelf, but we can't put a shelf up because it's a student house. Like, stuff like that. I would like to be in a more long-term contract where I can do stuff. And I'm looking forward to a kitchen.
I think it'd be nice, like, what I really like about sort of, window shopping for flats at the moment is looking at flats based on the kitchen. Because obviously as a student, you only care about your bedroom because you're sharing. Like, your bedroom is your own, space. But, like, when you're moving on your own, like, the kitchen and living room, that's where you're going to live most of your life.
Yeah.
So it's like that, like, finding someone that's got that's nice. Yeah, I completely agree.
Okay, so what I'm reading this week, well, I'm not technically reading, I don't really know, what I've been perusing this week.
Browsing,
just
it's
flicking through.
Both of our books are quite browsy. So
yes, I've been browsing through my Wagamama cookbook, because
Nice.
me and Shalieka's favourite meal in the whole entire world, one of them, is katsu curry.
Yeah.
Wagamama's katsu curry.
Love katsu curry.
So basically, I purchased, Wagamama, did we purchase this together?
No, I think you got it.
I think I got it. Well, basically, originally, at the beginning of this year, obviously me and Shalieka arranged that we were going to live together, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, we'll live together, just me and her, like, it'd be great. So I was like, and I saw this Wagamama cookbook for sale, and I was like, this will be
calling me.
excellent. So, I haven't actually tried anything from it, because obviously I know how to make katsu curry anyway.
Yeah.
And I feel like their recipe does it good, but it's very similar to what I do anyway.
Mm.
But I want to learn how to make yakisoba. I want to learn how to make dumplings. Like, they have how to make dumplings from hand.
I love dumplings.
And, like, by hand and everything like that, and that'd be so good. So that's why I'm excited about my kitchen, I feel. I'm getting excited about the kitchen because I keep reading all these cookbooks.
Yeah, it does. Like, but when I was in first year at uni, I had a huge kitchen. I was really lucky in the fact that even though I was sharing with 7 other people, they gave us a massive kitchen. And it made me want to cook loads. Yeah. And then I moved from house to a tiny little...
That kitchen was tiny.
Fine, but functional kitchen.
Mm.
I hated cooking. So yeah, to have a lovely kitchen and you start cooking.
What are you reading?
Well, my sort of browsing book is very much like a coffee table kind of book. Because I got it for Jack for Valentine's Day this year. With the, like, although yes, maybe would actually use it and read it, but also purely because it looks nice and I want it to sit on my coffee table. But it's Lonely Planet's epic road trip book. Because Jack and I tend to, when we go on holiday, we always have to rent a car. Wherever we go, we always rent a car because we're not the type of people to be able to just stay in one place. And it looked really cool, like his kind of thing. We go and pick a few road trips in Europe. They have some in the States and stuff as well. But there are lots in Ireland, which is quite a nice idea to go.
But how far would it be to, like, drive? Is that a stupid question?
Well, no, so it's like in categories. So it's got like an easy road trip that's like not that long, probably a couple hours, and then it's got like a medium one, and then it's got epic if you want to spend.
And that's like Ireland.
Well, no, that's like the epic ones are in like South Africa and things like
Whoa,
that. And
crazy.
I think there's one in Scotland that I'm pretty sure me and my parents have actually driven before, because it's just like this really dangerous road. And like, you know, there's ones along like the Swiss Alps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just, as well as it being kind of like a cool, you know, maybe one day we'll do this bucket list type book, it's also really pretty. Like, it's a nice big
And it would look
hardback.
nice. It would look nice in a new house after uni. It would look nice
Yeah.
on your coffee table.
Oh yeah, it's sort of like, oh look, we travel, have a little browse of our like epic road trip book that we've done none of the road trips for yet, but we will one day.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely. It's type of book. Like, I feel like everyone needs like a stack of books that they put specifically on a coffee table to look nice.
Yeah.
It's always nice.
But then doesn't that lead into something that you did this week that definitely would consider one of your weekly favourites?
Yeah, well, basically, we went to the ceramic cafe, and I was painting something for my mum for Mother's Day, and I was like, oh, I want to paint something else. So I got a monkey.
That's good, yeah.
A monkey, obviously.
No, but
I
it was
really
the
wanted
funniest
one.
thing. It was the funniest thing I painted because she'd already painted a dove, didn't you?
Yeah, a dove for my mum.
And it was like really pretty. And how many colours did you use on the dove?
Like
Like three or four, yeah. Like
Yeah,
and you
three
decorated the wings, didn't
Yeah,
you?
because I wanted it to be different.
And what colours did you paint the monkey?
Brown?
But didn't you paint it all one colour because you were so done at that point?
No, I painted it 2 colours. I was going to paint it 1, and you told me no, paint it more than 1.
Yeah, because you were
Besides the point. Anyway, I painted the monkey 2 different colours, and it had blue eyes, and it's really cute, and it looked nice on our coffee table. That we're gonna
Yeah.
have.
On the table
so
that
pretty.
you bought, right?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we literally were going to put this in here, but I know I'd already talked about it.
We
like,
talked about it in a previous podcast,
Yeah.
your table that you bought. But yeah, we'd go with that.
It's going to
one.
look really nice
Such
on
a
our
nice table.
Yeah, on our coffee table. But we've started doing this thing where I have this folder. This isn't my weekly. It's going to lead into my weekly favourites, but I was going to put this in my weekly favourite, but I didn't. But we've started planning our like stuff out now. We want to like plan like house viewings and stuff.
Yeah.
So we have like a planner and stuff. But last night I had a phone call with one of my best friends, which is my weekly favourite. Was my phone call because we talked for literally 3 hours last night. Like literally, I just called her. No, she called me about something she needed done, and then and then we just spoke for like 3 hours. But we were like planning out every single thing. And she said the funniest thing to me. She lives in Torquay, which is obviously by the sea. And she called me and she was like, I was like, oh yeah, I moved into Brighton, blah blah blah. Even though she already knew we moved to Brighton, and she went to me. She was like, oh, that's by the sea, isn't it? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, we'll be close by each other then. And I'm like, no. no. I was like, it's like still 5 hours away.
I'm moving to Hawaii. That's by the sea, right?
I was like, we're still by the sea, so like it's still like, you know. But that was lovely because I had a phone call with her, and it's always nice to catch up with her. We tried to make time for each other every month to call, but I just found that so funny.
That's very good of you to make time each month. Like,
Yeah.
I don't talk to my friends for
friends
months
are
at a time.
friends are important, and also like it really irritates me when like my friends are flaky, so I try not to be a flaky friend. So I always
Right.
call her and was like, I will call you at this time on this date, and she's like, okay. I'm like, you're not allowed to do anything. And like that is it. That's in my diary. That is the time I'm calling you. And I
Wow.
called her 10 minutes early yesterday, and she was like, hello.
Is everything okay?
But yeah, that's my weekly favourite because although it doesn't sound like it's anything to do with planning my life after uni, I did talk to her a lot about where I'm going and what I'm doing, and it made me feel better because I was passing on my worries to her, and she obviously is living by herself already,
Yeah.
and she's not in uni. Well, she is at uni now, but she started off she's lived by herself for 2 years before uni.
Right.
So she's like doing her own thing. She's like, it's fine, it'll be fine, everything will work out. Like it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like I do it myself, and she was like, I do it myself, and I'm an idiot, so that's fine. And I was like, no, you're not. You're at uni now. But yeah. So what's your weekly
My
favourite?
weekly favourite has very little to. I mean, it has somewhat to do with the fact that I have no food in my house at the moment. But I really dabbled with the idea this week of becoming vegan, and I have it's all purely based on the fact that I've run out of food and I need to go shopping. I was like, what if I just bought all vegan food, like not buy any meat or milk? I mean, I don't drink milk anyway, but you know, I thought maybe I could do that as like a sort of a little bit of a mini cleanse in the middle of the uni madness. But like, yeah, no, it's nothing to do with living alone, because I know that when me and Jack live together, there's no way he'll let me be a vegan. because it's just too much effort. But like, you know, I wrote it down because I thought it'd be a good thing to talk about, because I have no idea really what it entails. And if there's anyone out there that could give me advice, that'd be great.
I found out the other day that this sounds stupid. This is to do with veganism. But I didn't find out the other day. I worked out the other day using my brain that vegans can't eat mayo. I know it sounds stupid. I know you don't like mayo, so it doesn't really matter. But like, because mayo's made out of eggs.
Yeah.
But like, can you imagine? Like, I just get mayo with like things all the time. I wouldn't even think about it.
Wait, can vegans have ketchup and like barbecue sauce?
They can have ketchup. They can probably have barbecue sauce. Come back to the in it. Oh. No, yeah, if it doesn't have honey in it.
Yeah.
So they can't have honey.
Wait, you can't have honey?
Yeah, because bees make it.
But you're not killing it's not a killing thing. See, I have no idea
It's
how to do
taking stuff
this.
from animals without consent.
Yeah, but I was just thinking about how
Hello,
much...
Mr. Bee.
Please,
Honey.
But I was just thinking about how much I love salad and how much I missed eating salad.
Yeah, but you
when I was
also like chicken with your salad.
Yeah, but I could quite easily not have chicken with salad. Or have...
Or you can also quite easily have chicken with... Corn is not nice.
No, I like corn.
I don't like corn.
I don't like the chicken, like, when you have it on its own and it's very much like, this is trying really hard to be chicken, but it's clearly not. That's not so good. But when you have, like, the mince, like, in a spag bowl, you would not know the difference.
Yeah.
That's so good. So, yeah, that's my weekly favourite.
Yeah, that's your weekly favourite.
Is just the idea of maybe possibly becoming a vegan. Yeah.
Yeah. But this leads us perfectly onto our weekly annoyances.
Oh, man.
Because, so this is obviously nothing to do with veganism. But I'm going to tell you what's really, really annoying me this week. Okay, so job applications are really annoying me this week. I am the kind of person that, like, I'm very impatient as an individual. So, like, I sent out like, millions of job applications because they don't reply to me within the first 10 minutes. So I'll just keep applying to other ones. And then they'll all come up at the same time. And then they'll all want me to go in for an interview. And I'm like, I can't do any of these. And I
cancel all of them.
I literally cancel all of them. But what's really, really annoying me this week is the fact that, again, these exactly into planning my life after uni, because I want to take these jobs, but I can't because they're careers.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for a job because I'm not staying here.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's like really, really interesting jobs. Like there was one in pet rescue, which obviously I want to get first aid pet trained for and stuff like that I would love to do, but it's a career.
Yeah.
And my career has to be something in Brighton, which again, I can't look in Brighton because I'm not moved there yet.
Yeah, and you're not moving until September. So you've got like a while of sort of this in-between phase.
Yeah, so I need a job, but I also don't, like, all the, like, little retail jobs and stuff are fine, and I would love to do one, like, just, like, you know, like a chill retail job. But they want you to do hours, but you can't do because you're a student.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you're not a student, all the jobs are going to be taken because it's going to be summer.
Yeah.
And then I'm moving to Brighton, which I want a job in Brighton, but I can't apply for jobs in Brighton because I live here. Struggle.
It's a nightmare.
So that's literally, Shalieka's having a similar, this is definitely your weekly annoyance.
Yeah. Well, I got an interview on Monday for some place in Farnham, but I currently have a job now, which I've only been there for like a month. But
tell the whole story. Like, where did you work before?
Story?
Yeah, so I remember you work in Paper Chase, don't you?
Fine.
Which
I work in Paper Chase, and I've been there for probably like just over a month, and they're really nice. I like Paper Chase. People are cool. Everything's fine. But I've had some like stuff about Paper Chase, which is kind of making me feel like, oh, I should probably look for somewhere else. So then I got this interview on Monday in Elphick in Farnham, which I'm going to go to because they pay more than Paper Chase.
Oh,
but it's kind of like, I just started, so if I was to leave,
yeah.
then I don't want them to be like, oh, she
so
kind
it's
of
not really an
left.
annoyance, it's like a weekly like conflict.
Yeah. So it's just
but
like,
they took so long to get back to you though, didn't they?
Yeah, they took so long, but like I said, I always go to a place with more money, and it's in Farnham, so I don't have to actually travel.
Yeah.
Because I work in Woking currently.
So you save
Yeah.
money
So I
and
literally
travel
can just
as well.
walk, and save money
Yeah.
and food and stuff.
Mate.
So
That is annoying though.
that's a problem for
But
me.
like,
where
you
I'm
worked at House of Fraser, did you say that?
We used to work at House of Fraser, but then
House of Fraser is
yeah,
not
but I'm worried.
dead.
But I'm worried that Elphick's is going to be very similar to House of Fraser. 'Cause it's a
No.
department store.
No, but House of Fraser has got its own issues.
House of Fraser.
Like, you know, like places like, places like Elphick will be okay because they're slightly more independent and they probably get so much money from the people in this town. But it won't be like a similar sort of thing to House of Fraser because that's
Yeah.
new
I don't think
management
so.
and being bought out and going bust. And
Yeah.
things.
I was looking at your weekly annoyances. we have a good doc because we're professionals. But your bad back, is that from London?
I have no idea. I know I've had bad back for almost a year
You
now.
suffer from a bad back too.
Yeah, for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
It's a pain in my butt.
It is. It's so annoying. Like, I got it when, I don't know when it came. I used to think I got it from when I was driving. and I was sitting, like, if I sat in an awkward position for a long time whilst driving, I'd get, like, a real bad pain in my back. And then when I went to Canada last year, and I was working with kids, and I had to, like, be active all the time, it got loads worse. But then, what I've written here is bad back. You can do nothing about it, because you can't. It's like, you just have to have a bad back.
Yeah.
Like, I got those, like, heat packs and things, did
I have
nothing.
those. Yeah, it doesn't work.
And actually, I've written on there as well, laying down hurts. It does hurt to lie down in my bed, but then I realised, actually,
Is the mattress bad?
well, this is the thing that I'm going to do when I have my new place after the wedding, after university, is I have a great mattress here. No, wait, I have a terrible mattress here, but really good pillows. And then in my parents' house, I have a great mattress, but really bad pillows. And so when I have my own place, I'm going to combine the two and have a nice mattress and nice pillows.
That's
It's
good.
a shocker. Who would have thought that would be a good idea to have a good night's sleep?
Have you thought about seeing someone about it?
I mean, I should
Because you
really.
see someone, don't you?
Yeah, I had physiotherapy and X-rays.
Did you have to pay for it?
And cream, like some cream. No, I got it for free because the doctors referred me.
Yeah.
So I don't have to pay for
Yeah,
it.
maybe you should do that
Maybe
then.
I should. I remember watching a Jenna Marbles video where she says about being an adult and like one thing is making your day a bit better or living life on the edge or something like that. And she was saying, just replace your pillow. Like, that's such a nice way to have such better quality of sleep and just being happier when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Is the fact that you have a really nice pillow. So I'm really like tempted to buy a new pillow.
But talking of furniture, it leads us into our news to us section.
Something happened in the news this week, something scary or something bleak. We're gonna talk about it, what's the fuss? At the end of the day, it's news to us.
Okay, so you can talk through this because you found the information on
I
this.
did. I went back to, was it Good News?
Good News Network.
Good News Network, and I went on there to try and find something good. Yes, it says there, goodnewsnetwork.org. But I saw a thing about IKEA, because I love IKEA, and it's the best place ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're registering there for your wedding, aren't you?
Yes, oh my gosh, it's so good. I don't necessarily need anything, I just want to build loads of flat pack stuff. But anyway, IKEA is offering 3D printable furniture attachments for people with special needs, and they had a video on there of various people with, what's it, I can't remember what.
Cerebral palsy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And obviously they find it hard to, open cupboards or turn lights on and things. And so IKEA have made little, just 3D printed, like real basic stuff. It's only, like a slightly bigger handle that you can attach onto cupboards and things.
But
So
it makes all the
people-
difference.
So that these people can become much more independent in their own homes. And it's just sort of like, that is, 3D printing has been around for a while now. And I feel like everyone's like, this is going to revolutionise the world, but we're not quite sure how. And this is a great way of how it's like, this makes complete sense to
Yeah.
be printing these things in like big quantities, because there are lots of people that would love to have these attachments.
Yeah, that's.
And I was
honestly
like,
super good.
this is such a good thing. Like,
Whatever helps people, like disabled people, feel that they can live alone is
Yeah.
excellent. Because honestly, like, it must be the worst thing in the world to not have the opportunity to live by
Yeah.
yourself. And I think IKEA is one of the best places to do that as well, because they do manufacture stuff really, really cheap.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that, like, buying disabled bathtubs, like, and stuff like that, like, stuff to help you out with bathtubs is really expensive because they can charge that amount.
Yeah, because
Because
they know
it's
people need it.
Yeah, and it's a specialised object. So
Yeah.
how the IKEA did. Did you manage to look at the prices for it?
No, it's free. It's free stuff.
Oh my god,
It's
that's
a free
amazing!
So it's like an attachment onto. So
So
there'll
you
be
buy
like
the
a,
product.
Yeah, so there'll be like a lamp that's got like a really little switch or something that's like difficult for someone to switch on. So they have an attachment that basically makes the switch bigger,
Yeah.
or just it accommodates what makes it easier for them to turn their light on, which is really cool. It's completely free.
That's so sweet.
But like, you're so right about the fact that it's specialist equipment, because they
Yeah.
know people need it. They then whack the prices up.
Yeah,
It's just,
exactly.
It seems just ethically immoral, like the fact
It
that
does,
these
it
people
does.
need this.
Yeah.
But no, I thought that was a really nice thing, and they had like their phrase or like their slogan for it was about it was like making everyone's home the same, like
that's
making
so
your
sweet.
home the same as their home.
That's
Like
so sweet.
it's not, it doesn't need to be this big deal. It's just I love, and the fact that they're doing it free, really quick, simple stuff.
I highly recommend that Good News Network site.
Yeah, oh my
I
gosh.
look at it every morning. And when I wake up, like, you know how like you wake up and you roll over in bed and you go through your phone?
And you're like, why am I alive? The world
Yeah,
is such a horrible place.
Yeah, like literally, I'll go through, so this is my routine, I'll go through Instagram,
Mm.
I'll go through Facebook really quick because I hate Facebook. And then I'll go to our Good News Network
Yeah.
because it's so important to fill your morning with good things.
Yeah, well, it's just nice, and also lots of the time it's sort of, you know, nice survivor stories. Like there was a dog that was found in a pile of rubble after
I saw that.
an earthquake and
He
things.
survived.
Yeah, and it's like sweet.
Did you know they're going to make it illegal now, so you can't leave your pets behind during natural disasters?
That's good.
So if they find you after early, you're going to get fined, but also what kind of natural disaster, you might not have anything left.
I don't understand why someone would leave.
I would never
their
leave
dog.
my dog
Like, how could
behind.
you do that? Like,
No, well, any animal, but I couldn't leave my dogs.
yeah, it's like the first thing you'd pick up is your pets. Like how you'd pick up your baby. Like,
yeah.
But anyway.
But but also on that website, sorry, I know we're not going to all these different other news stories,
Yeah.
but there's been the biggest charity donation by an Indian businessman who's donated like something like $3.7 billion to a charity.
Do you know what
charity
it
is?
is?
No, I didn't read into that far. I should have done, really.
But that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great website. I was looking on there to try and find something, and I was like, IKEA, yes, love IKEA.
Yeah.
They're doing good stuff.
So talking of IKEA, if we go back to IKEA a little bit,
Yes,
that's definitely where I want to purchase most of my furniture for when we move out.
absolutely.
Like
Love
100%.
IKEA.
You like IKEA too?
1,000%. IKEA, I can live there.
Yes,
Like, I
mate.
could just live there. I'll be fine. I need to eat.
They
have
have a
beds.
cafe. They have a
Let
cafe.
me
Oh,
you
yeah.
just live on
So I can
people's.
eat.
Yeah.
I want to tell a story about my mum because you know she listens to this podcast. It's about her being in IKEA. Hi, Mum. Basically, we went to IKEA the other day, and I bought some fake cacti. Not that that's relevant, but it was.
But
you know,
cacti.
yeah, and basically, we went to the bed section, and she's like, "Okay, I really, really need to go to the toilet, so I'll leave you here,
Oh gosh.
and I'll go." And I was like, okay, so I was with me and my two little brothers. She's like, look after the boys, I'll be like 2 minutes. I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine, Mum, you go for it. So I sat on the bed.
You go pee.
Yeah. I sat on the bed and I was like, okay, cool, well, we'll just wait for Mum, it's fine. 2 minutes later, she came back, because everyone knows IKEA is in a big circle.
Mm.
She came back and she looked at me and she was like, how am I back here? I was like, I don't know, Mum. And then she was like, I'm going to go to the toilet. I was like, okay. Then like another 2
She
minutes.
hadn't found the toilet.
No.
Oh.
Then 2 minutes went past and she came back round and she's like, why am I back here? And I was like, Mum, I don't know. Like, go find the toilet. And then she came back round and she was like, help me.
Looking
Looking
around
around
in
me.
massive
And then she went up
circles.
to she went up to one of the workers, who was a man, and she went up and she was like, I need the toilet. And he was like, okay.
That's great.
She was like, where is it? And he was like, go past the kid stuff, and then you'll find the toilet. And then like another 2 minutes went past, and she came up, and she was like, she came back round again, and she was like, where's the kid stuff? And I was like, I don't know, Mum. So I love IKEA, but if we're gonna go shopping there, we're gonna like need to be like stay together.
Yes.
Because
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
scared.
Yeah.
But like that was like my honestly favorite IKEA memory.
Did she ever find the toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, again, you had to escort her there, but you know.
I was like, Mum, did she swallow the display one?
Ew. That's so gross.
But yeah, no, I thought that was funny.
I love IKEA.
Yeah.
There's always that thing where it's like if you don't think going out to IKEA for a day out, like
It's fun. You're lying. Yeah.
Every weekend my sister texts me saying,
Oh.
"Should we go to IKEA?" It's like, yes.
This links us on because I would love to go on a date to IKEA. But
Oh, that's
for
cute.
my things looking forward to, for the thing I'm looking forward to this week,
Mm.
me and my other half are going on a date night, date day on Saturday,
Right.
and that's what I'm looking forward to this week. Because
You're
we
not
know-
going to IKEA though.
We're not going to IKEA.
Oh.
We are still going on a date. I did say I wanted to go to IKEA, but it's too far from us, really.
Yeah,
And also, I'd want to buy stuff.
yeah.
You
That
know
is
what
the
I mean?
problem.
Um,
Is that you? Like, I'm pretty sure that is one of the only places similar to Flying Tiger. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Walk in, it's just that type of shop, and I'm just like, oh, I've got to buy something. I don't
Yeah.
know what,
are they
but
the same person?
no.
I thought they were.
Flying Tiger is from Copenhagen. IKEA is from Sweden,
Where's Copenhagen?
Germany. Or is it?
Ah.
Or is it Denmark? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
But yeah, no. So we're going on. We haven't spent the weekend together in so long because obviously we've both been so busy. So usually the weekend is when like we like just power through some work. I know it's meant to be the week, but everyone gets tired throughout the week. So we're going on a date day Saturday. We're going to go to Farnborough Air Museum.
Oh right, the air
Yeah.
museum.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. But I did want to go on a date to
Yeah.
IKEA.
You've
Because
also
I felt
written bowling on.
Oh
the
yeah, we're going
booth.
bowling on Monday evening. A whole group of us are going bowling,
Nice.
and we're excited about it. But I also didn't know if it was happening, so I
Oh.
put it in capitals because I didn't know if it was happening. But it is happening. We
Well,
sorted it.
My thing that I'm looking forward to this weekend is, my best friend / maid of honour is actually coming up because she's going to Switzerland and I'm driving her to the airport. on Sunday. But she's coming staying at mine for the weekend, and on Saturday we're going wedding dress shopping. More wedding dress shopping. So I would say I'm looking forward to that. I am. I'm more looking forward to just hanging out with her, actually, and just going shopping with her. But yeah,
Where are you going wedding dress shopping?
Just locally, Brentwood and somewhere else, I don't know. But just local to my parents' house. Cool. But yeah, so it's gonna. And what's good is that this will be the 5th and 6th wedding dress shops I've been to. So I've been to quite a few, and I'm like feeling like I can walk in with like a pitch and be like, this is what I want, this is what I don't want.
Yeah, you kind of know
this is my budget. Yeah. Whereas before I would turn up like I have no idea. And it was a bit overwhelming. But now I know what I'm looking for. So that's like good. And I'll have my mum and my maid of honour, so I'll be feeling strong. Whereas before I had no idea what was going on. Yes. But I'm looking forward to that this weekend, which is weird because I don't often look forward to wedding dress shopping. It's normally a bit stressful. Yeah. But it'll be good. It'll be fun.
What are you looking for? What are you looking forward to this week?
So mine isn't as fascinating as yours.
No, yours is fascinating.
Well,
I
did a presentation, I think, last week. And, like I said, I'm not excited. I'm getting my grades back. But I'm kind of nervous about it because I'm not a public speaker. And when I talk, I end up speaking really, really fast. So I'm kind of worried that they'll both, because it was 2 teachers I presented in front of, they'll mark me down for like speaking too fast. I'm like fumbling on my words.
I don't think they will.
I don't know, I'm really
But you
nervous.
get the grades back this weekend?
Tuesday.
Oh.
So Tuesday, I'm like,
because
because it's like 20% of my final major project, so it's kind of
it's quite a lot.
So I think I did okay.
You'll be fine.
Another thing I'm looking forward to this week, which includes you, Shalieka, is getting a website up together.
Oh
Because we're creating Shalieka a website. Because basically, obviously, I'm a blogger in my spare time, the limited spare time I have, and I want to blog full time after I leave uni, which again, you know, is planning my life after uni. I actually have to start these things now. I obviously will need a personal assistant if I'm going to blog full time, which I want to train you, Shalieka, to be.
That's me.
Yeah.
That
so
is me.
we're going to set up your website this week, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I do most of, like, I'll help you with your blog stuff anyway, so.
Yeah, it'll be easy.
It's not going to be any, it's natural, it's no different.
Yeah, we're going to do like, a
I'm
bit
excited.
of training and stuff. Like, I got the worst, I don't know if I told you, but I don't know how long we have left to record, but I literally got the worst email through the other day. I'm not going to name the company, because they're quite a well-known company, but I got an email for a company basically saying that they were a new brand. Basically, I emailed them originally asking if they wanted to work together because I noticed they worked with a few of my other blogger friends, and what they were selling, again, I'm not going to say what it is, what they were selling was something that I have done before, like I've reviewed before, so I thought this would be a great, like, you know, mix, and, you know, they're looking for ambassadors anyway, so I might as well message them. So I messaged them my normal message with my media kit and everything attached, and they replied saying, yeah, we'd love to work for you, blah, 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 blah. Like, it'd be great, we've read your blog, we know what you're doing. And they asked me to pay for the products to review them. They're like, we don't pay for reviews because we feel like they're not honest, which is fine. Yeah. Because that is a lot of things, even though the good bloggers are honest, I'm always honest, and I do actually slate products even if they pay for me. So I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. But they were like, oh, we want you to pay for the products. And I was like, no. And then they were like, why? And I was like, and I replied to this email being like, no. And they replied saying, like, why not? And I was like, because if this was a magazine, you wouldn't expect a magazine to pay. It's the same thing. And I have quite a few readers, and it would actually be good for your business if you know. But, and they were like, oh, well, we just don't see like this going forward. And I was like, I guess I should put that as my weekly annoyance, because it was really But yeah, but we're starting the whole full-time blogging thing.
Yeah.
I want to start that, and we're starting Shalieka. Shalieka needs a website to promote herself.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So that's another thing we're looking forward to this week, setting that up, because that'd be fun. That'd be another percentage of your grade, really, won't it? Because it has to go into
on my portfolio, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I am excited.
All good things.
All good things. And after that, we'll graduate.
Oh, can we not? Because
that's a whole other thing.
We start counting down the days. Every time we have a podcast,
can we not do that either?
Every time we have a podcast, we're like, 54 days, 53 days. But I think that's it from us, isn't it?
I think it is.
Anything you want to add, Shalieka?
No.
Oh.
This was great.
This was great.
Thank you for listening. We'll tune in next week, probably Friday. We always say probably Friday because I'm always like unsure of whether
it will be
or not.
Friday.
But we'll see you next Friday for another coffee and a cry.